Hey, how you doing, Capricorns? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Thank you to you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So, what's going on with Capricorns? I'm hearing I love you, but I hate my mind. I don't know if this is you guys or if it's someone else, you know. It does say people don't want to hear me right now, so I don't want to speak. People don't want to hear me. I wouldn't want to hear anyone. I just don't want to speak. So maybe you guys just don't want to speak right now. Okay. I love you. Just don't want to hear that you're always mean to me. Okay? And I love you, but I just don't want to hear that you're always mean to me. Okay? That you could be dealing with a fire sign, maybe another earth sign, or a water sign. You know, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Okay? I see you guys are defending your confidence, but don't feel confident right now. Okay, and you do know this. It does say that you have mindfully thought about things and processed the thoughts that you're feeling. It says you don't really want nothing, but you do need some help, or you need some support with your mind or things that you're doing. Not really certain that everything's going to work out, but just want to warn yourself or warn people around you that it's not going to work out. Even warning yourself it's not going to work out, because I don't want to speak. I just feel like you could speak about it and maybe even hear me if you want to, but I'm warning you, don't speak about me. I'm picking up as well someone saying warn your son. It does say someone here doesn't mind speaking about you and continues to believe that they don't want to be seen or heard. It says no one knows why you speak this way about me, but I've warned you, don't cause me a scene or make me feel like I'm bad. I'm not doing anything that's going to cause you pain, but I wonder what's going on with you and your family, and who's there, really, who's there for you. Are you there for yourself? Are you working with your mind? Are you working with people? Are you doing things that are going to help yourself? It does say, I do believe that you are going to work on yourself and I support you. Okay, so you could have someone that feels that way. You know, it could be a water sign that feels that way. Maybe even a Sagittarius that feels that way. It could even, you know, it could be any one of these star signs that I've mentioned. But it does say you can help yourself and you can support yourself and see which way things are going as well from your own perspective. It does say you warn yourself that you don't want to see it at times, but you will see that you have problems mentally that you're stressed about and maybe causing a scene in your mind. Regardless of the situation, you would rather not speak and let people know that you're speaking about them in their mind, or maybe even telephoning them or telepathically wanting them to know that they're not really doing enough for you or supporting you. It says you plead guilty in your mind for this, and you don't want to hear that you are railing up a storm, or maybe even railing. It's something about railing mentally. I don't know, this is like ranting and raving. It says you always do what you want to do, but it says people will see that I'm not giving you enough time to think about what it is I want to feel or think. I'm not giving you that time. So someone here doesn't want to give someone the time to even think about what it is they're feeling or thinking, you know. All right, let's see what else is going on. I hate her, and I don't want to know that she's always reading me or looking into me. I don't want to see it. I'd rather not see it. I probably don't want to speak about it, but I do see problems with you. People see problems with you, and I hate the fact that you always see problems with me when I see problems with my mind, my mum, my dad, my female friends, I'm hearing something about my nurse, or even a friend that doesn't know how to speak but does know she has a nurse that she's dealing with, not really going to help her very much with this. Finally, not wanting to speak, but I do have a nurse that I'm helping in my mind about my problems, and I feel like I've got problems that I'm speaking about and I need some support. So someone around you may need some support. Maybe this person, you know, is dealing with some type of nurse in some type of way. I don't want to care for myself. So who's going to care for me when I leave this mind of mine? When I leave a legacy, when I leave alone, the fact that I see myself as punished and left alone. It's like someone finding it hard to speak, or they don't want to really think about the things that could happen to them, or, you know, like they sit down and they think about them, but it's like they try not to think about those things in some way. Okay, all right, let's see what else is going on. I love her, but I'm not going to date her, and I really feel like I'm going to support her but not really help her either. Okay, so this could be in regards to how you feel about someone here, Capricorn. If not, this could be someone around you, all right, that feels like they don't want to need you or love you in the way that you want to be loved, or date you the way you want to be dated. It says they seem to be quiet right now, not really wanting to speak. Many of you are going through this, and many of you are not seeing what's going on with your mind right now, or maybe you don't see what's going on with the person's mind. It says you always want to see me, but I don't want to see you. Okay, so maybe someone's a bit closed off right now, saying you know, you always want to see me, but I don't want to see you. Okay, let's see what else. In any way, Leos. Okay, I love her, I just don't want to be with her. Okay, so someone here loves someone but just doesn't want to be with them. Love you. It does say you always think this way, and it says I know this because I'm always going to tell myself I don't want to be with her, but I will be with her if I want to. Feel that way, and I just don't want to because I don't know how to support you. Okay, so maybe this person may need the person, and that's not going to be why they, if I tell you this and then you don't wishy-washy with their thoughts or feelings about I don't really wanting to be with her or not wanting to be with her. I don't love you. You know, or maybe just stubborn. It says I'd rather not speak. I listen to everything I say, and I feel like I'm not going to give up. Going in two directions with your feelings here in regards to loving someone or not loving them. Okay, so maybe you guys may want. Okay. Some of you guys want to be left to your own devices or be left alone. I do see there is some worries here. Maybe you want a Capricorn in your mind, and I feel like you don't really to invite you out. It says I do, but I don't want to see that they're going to be there for me in my mind the way I've been thinking about it. So someone trying to force myself to be with someone that doesn't want me, and I realise that. Okay, could be dealing with an Aquarius that feels that way. Could be dealing with a fire sign. There's also a Cancerian here. All right. It could be a water sign. Okay. It does say you believe that things are going to work out just fine if you practice good karma in your mind. So you won't study anything too much that's going to make you feel bad. You always have good news to give yourself, so you will look into great news coming in. What if I could give myself a good clean out, wash out my mind from negativity and put myself back in a good mood? Yeah, so that sounds good. You know, someone maybe has been over processing things in their mind. You've been causing some type of doubt, or, you know, maybe feeling like someone's just not helpful enough to you or there for you enough, or you're not getting what you want in some way, or vice versa for the other person maybe. And maybe someone here just needs to clear out the negative thoughts in their mind, okay, to kind of bounce back. Okay, it does say you have seen me and I've tried to see you. So when are we going to make love? When are we going to date? When are we going to see each other and make love, make out? I don't care. I want to see this, and I want to see if you want it too. Could be dealing with a water sign here. All right. Okay. It does say you would rather not speak about it, but you've seen her and you love her and you want to know if she can stay. It does say that you'd rather stay with her because you don't know who else to be with, and you want to make out with her and you love her very much. Okay. So you've been seeing someone, you've been making out with them for some of you guys, or they've been making out with you, or it could be another person. It could be in regards to another person. Hopefully there's nothing going on behind the scenes. We are unaware of, you know, someone that you're seeing that may be seeing someone else. It does say someone has been dating someone else and warning you not to speak, but I do see her and I love her, but I don't want you to know. And I really do love you. I just don't want to be with you. Don't want to be with you. Got to make out with her. See you in the next 2 years, or maybe even 3, or maybe never again. I've sorted out my mind. I've been smoking, drinking, and warning you that I don't want to speak to you anymore, but I do see her and I love her and I want her. Okay, so I don't know, someone's been chilling with someone else, smoking and drinking and seeing someone else here. Okay, I do, because I want her to think that, and I don't care if you do believe it or not. It's not going to be you that tells me, but I feel like you will know enough to make sure that you don't speak or you don't see me again. You will know enough to maybe clear off and move on. So someone wants someone to clear off and move on, and maybe just kind of put in something there for you to kind of have the idea that something's going on behind your back, Capricorns. Or maybe this could be you that feels this way about someone. All right. So yeah, okay, it says someone here has been up to no good and feels like they've been bad to you. Don't want to know that I'm doing this all the time, but I've got to say something. Whether or not you like it, I'm speaking about you, and I want to know if you'll come back and see me in the mood that I'm in, hoeing out someone else and making them feel good. Okay. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo, or maybe even a fire sign, or maybe a water sign. It says, I know this because I'm praying that someone here tells me off, like I've got to leave her. And I made her feel like she's got to leave me. I told her this, that she's got to leave me. And I'm not joking this time. She's got to leave me. And let her go. Let her feel like she's not coming back. Because I wouldn't want her again. But I told her this, and I told many of my friends too. Not to speak, but I do feel like she's not going to come back to me. All right. Okay. Cool. So someone's been seeing someone else, or maybe pretending to see someone else, just to let the other person know that, you know, something's going on behind them, and wants them to think that as well. Okay. So whether it's true or not, this person's trying to put things in the air to make the person think that way anyway, you know. All right. It says, why would I want to see you when I'm always dating another female? Always. I've got to go, and I've got to meet her this week. So if you don't want me, then fair enough. I just know that I've got to meet a female that wants me. All right. I don't know who this is. Capricorn. It says, you know, you've tried to warn them not to speak to you, but you feel like they're a hoe anyway. So they're going to do what they want to do. Let them see that they're hoes. Let them see that they're hoes, because they know they're hoes, and they will deal with any woman or man that they want to. Let them be like that, because I don't want to speak to them again. All right. So some of you feel like, you know, this person's been hoeing themselves out in some type of way. All right. Okay, I love her, but I'm not going to say that I need her though. So some of you guys love this person, but not saying that you need them. I do see there's some options here anyway for some type of karma coming for someone. It says bad news is that if you want to speak to me, because I wouldn't want to date you, but I realize I've got to let you know you are not the one for me. I'm not going to stay here and wonder if you're going to be that person. So I wouldn't want to see you in your mind about it. You be there on your own and think you've got many things in your mind to say that you've done to me, or hurt me, or maybe make me feel bad. Jealousy is something that I feel but not show, and I will not show you that I'm jealous, but I will show you that you're mine. And if you're mine, I'm going to take you and make you mine. You're not going to be mine in the way that I want, but I'll make you mine anyway. Oh, so this air sign person is saying this. I mean, it could be a Cancerian. It could even be another earth sign here. Okay, but someone's being direct with someone that is moving, you know, this person moving forward in two directions. You know, you can have whoever you want out there, or believe you want to talk about me behind my back, but you're mine. This person's still, you know, putting a stamp on it. You're mine regardless. If you want to go this way, if you want to go that way, you're going to be mine anyway. You know, I might not have the relationship the way I want it, but you're going to be mine anyway. And doesn't want you to war with them, but does want you to see that it's going to be a best friend energy, or good news to just keep you around. So someone just keeping you in their pockets, okay, keeping you in their pouch for whenever they need you for whatever reason. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I hate the fact that I'm always giving you time to speak about me, and then when I do, it's always a problem. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, it says I know that I need opportunities from you, but will you pay up? Will you pay on time? Will you pay your bills on time so I could leave my mind to rest? Pay them on time, then I wouldn't need to know that you're always going to let me down when I need some support. Okay, so you could feel that way about someone, or it could be someone else around you that you feel like, you know, hasn't been paying you your money in some type of way. They've been taking long to pay some type of money to you. All right, maybe they've got commitments of their own that they're trying to sort out, but you've been waiting for this payment or some type of money here. Okay. It says you know that you have many things going on with your mind, and people will talk to you and let you know what's going on next week. It says you wonder what will happen by the ending of the year, or maybe even certainly see that problems are not going to be there. You love yourself, so you won't believe that bad news is coming, and you obviously want good news, so you're going to sort these things out. Punishments is something that you don't want to give to anyone, and you feel bad for it, so you don't want to hear that bad news is coming. But you do love yourself enough to say, I know my mind, and if I practice good karma, I'm going to sort it out. Okay, Capricorn, that sounds good. So let's see what's going on with work for Capricorn. Work is certainly going to come to me. I know this, and I feel proud about who I am. Working on things that I'm doing already is certainly going to make me feel like I'm promoting good stigma, and I'm working against people that are not going to give me help. But I am working on things that I know I own, and taking care of my problems is something that I do. I am good in my job, and I feel very welcome to work in my community and with the surroundings I have and people that are here. I know that I want to have good karma, so I'm working on this. So some of you guys are really working on this, and some of you guys see that if you are waiting for a job, there could be a job that's taking long to come, or maybe even if you just want to switch roles, like you could be working already but maybe you want to switch roles, or some of you guys could be taking your time to do so. Maybe you've got other commitments and stuff like that in the way. So let's see what's going on with business for Capricorns. Business is something that I pride myself over, and I want to see if I can do it well. I will see that I probably have plans. Mind you, I don't know if I can communicate these plans or even afford these plans, or maybe even mimic someone else's plans to use as my own. I want to know that I can certainly give myself better news when it comes to my work, so I know that I can probably not support my mind at this time, but maybe this week or this year it can happen. Someone's saying that they want a union with you or want to really merge forces with you to practice good karma, but it does say bad news for them. They will work on things on their own until you solve your own problems. It says you will see that better news comes when you strive for good fortune, and plenty of that, because you're working right now in your mind on what you could achieve or how you could communicate these things, or even become a nuisance to yourself at times, not believing enough in your mind, or your pride is getting in the way of things in the ways that you would like to see things. It says no one is bothering you, but people will partner up and support you. So be there for your mind and support them. They will support you. Okay, so people will support you, Capricorn. Just be there for your mind. Stop tarnishing your reputation. Sometimes things do take long, you know, and I know some of you guys are holding back and wishing, but someone is wishing that they could be there with you right now and help you and support you with your business or your plans. Okay, maybe they've just got things in the way right now, but they would like to help you in some ways. All right, so let's see what's going on with your love life. What's going on? Okay, it says too many people are involved in my love life, and I don't want to dare speak about it. Who's there is not going to be there in the next 2 weeks to a month or even a year. Too many people have been in my head, how I'm thinking about things, or even seeing things, what I want to dress like and who I want to be around, what I've got to go and do and who I want to speak to, weddings, dates, plans, people, many things that I've got going on, and I don't know how to support them all, but I will be, and I will look forward to better news coming in when I see good karma coming to my mind. Okay, so that's how you guys could feel. There could also be a female person, okay, that is making plans to move on to a third party and is being deceptive. Okay, or you know, you may feel they're being deceptive in some way from your perspective. For some of you guys, it could just be a parent that you may not want in a relationship. Okay, for some of you guys, it could be someone that you know that you don't necessarily want to go off with, a particular individual that you don't approve of, and you know, you might not be happy about that in some way. Or you could tell this person's lying to themselves, maybe about the third party in some way. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Some of you guys are trying to get away from some type of third parties as well. It does say that you warn yourself of this and you don't want to speak, but you're trying to get away from all these men and females that don't really need you to be there in your mind, telling yourself off all the time like you're not a best friend or a good pain in the ass, is what some of them want you to feel, like you're a pain in the ass. It says you feel this way right now, like not enough people are joining me in my mind to tell me off in the ways that I want to hear it from them, because I need to hear what's going on, but not enough people are being honest with me. And I feel like bad news is there, like people that are being, you know, mainly friends but not friends, and maybe even enemies but not really showing me that, or maybe just saying that they are there but they're not really there for me, and I wonder why. And I don't see them as bad news. I just see them as, when will you see that I'm not so smart about who you are, but I do know that I can work on things in the way that you are to support me when I need you. So I will leave you there to wonder what's going on. Okay, so you might just be leaving some of them there to just wonder what's going on, just the same way you might wonder what's going on with them at times. It says you always do this and you wonder where it's going, and people will see that benefits is something that you need or need to support. When it comes to your friends, they help you and they support you, so they give you mainly good karma, but they don't always support you with everything that you need, and you wonder why you can't get the help that you need today or maybe even this week with your friends. It says some of them don't want to believe that they can support you ongoing. They have to, but they don't want to, and many of them don't want to hear that you have made up your mind to reject them, but more so give them time to work on who they are, because they all have problems of their own. Okay, all right. So anything else? It says, I know that I need some support. Even if I borrow from someone, who am I going to get it from? This week, I need some time alone to think who I'm borrowing from, or even taking my mind away from, to see if I can steal or take or borrow. I need something, and I need something now. I need it now. So someone here really needs something, really needs it now. Maybe wants to borrow something, or maybe even someone thinking about stealing something here as well. All right. It says, I know that because I don't want to hear that I have bad news. What if I can't get help? People always tell me that I can't get help. Where am I going to get this help that I need? Okay, so some of you guys need help, or it could be a Gemini that needs help around you. Okay, or it could be a water sign that needs help around you, or you may need help from them. Okay, it does say people around you here have been liberty taking or struggling around you, and you don't know how to support the idea anymore. When will you hear that I'm going to support you but you don't realize it? I'm going to help you but you don't even realize it. Okay, there's a water sign here that wants to help you but you don't even realize it right now, Capricorn. Okay, all right, so let's see what else is going on. All right, let's go see what's going on with I'm hearing soon I will support you. All right, so someone's coming in to support you soon, whether you realize it or not. Okay, maybe you're getting the bare minimum of support right now. Okay, because people are going through problems of their own or things of their own, but it doesn't say that they're not going to help you. And then I'm hearing, I said I was going to support you. So don't please me in my mind to tell me you're going to do it, because I will please you and make sure you get what you need. You don't need them. I know that you need me. So I'm not going to allow you to think that they're just going to be the one to help you. But I will be there for you. Okay, it could be an air sign person or Cancerian person here. All right. Or this person that behaves a bit two-faced, goes in two directions. Okay. It does say I will warn myself not to speak, but I see that, and I'm not going to laugh, but I see that. Okay, so some of you guys see that person. It's a bit two-faced with you anyway. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with the singles. Okay, singles are not doing so great, but want to know that they can steal the attention of many others and work on themselves, or see that problems are solved. People are there taking their time, and me, I'm trying to tame myself and keep calm. I wonder if everything's going to work. Just want to work on myself, my goals, my plans, my dignity, my pride, my ego, my everything. And I want to know how long it's going to take for me to sort these things out. I hold into anything that I have. This week I'm going to hold on to many things that I have, and I can't share any of them. Some of you guys are, you know, thinking about being a little bit mean this week. Want to kind of like hold on to everything that you have, you know, trying to support yourself, maybe cutting back on certain things as well, you know, not being overly generous as well. All right, because maybe you just feel like the support is hard to come by sometimes when you need that support, you know, because maybe you've been so generous in the past. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those in a relationship, those in a relationship, those in a relationship. You all have fun, and many times over, very good ideas. Certainly not wanting to know you can speak to me again. I need you though, but I'm not going to speak to you, and I want you, but I don't want to know that you're there with someone else. So I'm going to leave you and make you feel like you've got karma coming with them. Make them feel like you've got everything that you want. Don't want to hear that you have bad news, but what if you're not doing so great with your person and you feel like everything's probably going to be greater than what I have? I've told you, you be there with who you want to be with, and I'll let you know you can stay with them too, but I'm not going to laugh and make fun of you. I'm just going to allow you to see that I have problems with people believing in me or telling me off all the time, making me feel like I'm made fun of. I don't want to hear it. You stay there with whoever you want. Okay, so you may have a female that feels that way. Okay, or maybe it's some of you guys holding back your feelings, feeling that way about someone. Okay, or maybe you're the female that feels that way. All right. So, you know, this person could be with their person or may not be, or you could still be that person's person, but both of you may not be having the greatest time right now. You know, maybe talking about each other behind each other's back, or maybe, you know, in your minds about it. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, some of you guys may even be letting someone know, you know, that you're with someone else. All right. I don't have time for that person no more. And then that person's feeling all kind of different things inside themselves about what if your person is not that great, you know, you can be with them, da 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 da. So let's see what's going on anyway with relationships again before we move on to marriage couples. Many times over, there's good karma there. Just want to work with you and let things know, let things ride out smoothly. It's changing, it's causing a scene, it's not really working, or maybe you think you can work on me. I want to know it's not working, so I'm not going to work with you anymore. But I don't want to work and make fun of you because I feel like it's going to work, but I don't want to know if it's working. I feel like I'm changing and things are working in my favor, but what if it doesn't work? Okay, so some of you feel like, you know, someone is supporting you in your mind, or, you know, I do see wedding plans or even marriage in the near future for some of you guys. I do see that things are changing for you, and it does take time for these things to happen. Some of you are causing a scene in your mind though, making fun of a person that maybe does not believe that it's going to work. If you feel like you can push them away and maybe make them feel like it's not going to work, so you wouldn't want to hear any more about it. Okay, so maybe you could be changing your mind about something or ending something. Okay, or maybe you could be, you know, staying steady about something, you know, something's moving forward steadily for you and a person, or maybe a future person, you know, or even to do with things that you're doing in your personal life. Okay, that's going to help the relationship. All right, so it says you know that you're happy on your own, but you don't want to feel like bad news is going to come, so you warn yourself not to speak, but you'll leave the situation alone and wonder if it's going to happen, and laugh if it does. It's going to happen on its own. I'm not going to hear any more about it. I just want to laugh and say, well, I do know it can happen, and I feel like I can tell myself this, so I'm going to leave it to see if it works in 2 weeks, 2 months, or a year. Maybe I'll get back to you then. And I don't want to hear that I'm always going to talk about it. I just want to see if it happens. Some of you guys could be just waiting to see if something happens now. I don't know if this is in relation to another person, another woman, another man, waiting for a new person, you know, or maybe you've kind of waiting to see something here in regards to your relationship. Maybe you could be waiting for marriage. You could be waiting for your person to step up in some type of way. Okay, you could be waiting to see if they're doing something with someone else or whatever that wait is. You know what you're waiting for. All right, so let's see what's going on with marriage couples. Marriage couples don't want to hear bad news, so they're always worrying and making fun of each other, but they don't want to hear bad news, and they work with each other in their minds but always cause each other a scene. Right now you two are not doing so great, but you will marry each other in the long run. You'll keep involved in your marriage, or you'll stay apart in your mind about it, not thinking about your marriage so much, maybe even looking forward to a new female or male to sleep with, or even stay away from each other. Right now there's turbulence in your marriage. It says people are there causing you a scene or getting in the way. Problems are always going to be solved. People will come in and out of your life. It says people are always there slyly making fun of you or making your marriage feel like it's a joke. Some of you feel like you don't have great news right now with your mind and the mental stage of your person's point of view. It says you don't always get good karma with your mind, but I will. And if I speak about it, I'm going to get better news than you. My marriage couple is going to be the best. And I feel like I have better news than you, because I'll marry someone else. And I'll marry you in your mind, make you feel like you're going to get married, but you ain't. And then what if I marry someone else and they're not someone special? I feel like I've worked against you to the point where I'm working on myself and feel like I have better news than you if I ask someone to marry me. But if I marry someone else and they're not going to be good to me, I laugh, because what if you was warning me that you could have been the best thing that I ever had? And then I laughed at you and made fun of you. Ooh, could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, water sign male. Okay, that's tormenting you. It could be an air sign person as well. This person's, making fun of someone here, saying, well, what if I can go and marry someone else? This is not, I know this is not a message for all of you. This is a message for somebody out there that's going through it. Okay, that thinks they could, maybe you wanted marriage. Maybe you was waiting to see if the marriage was going to happen, or with the person, or maybe someone new, but this person seems to be holding you up in their feelings, saying, well, look, I could go and marry someone else. You could sit down and wait and think you're going to get married to me. I could marry someone else. It could be the best thing. But they're also worried that what if this person ain't going to be a great person, and you was warning me that, look, we could have had a great relationship, but you sabotaged it, you destroyed it. Whether this is you feeling that way towards a person or your person, or it could be the person feeling that way towards you, Capricorn. I don't want to hear that bad news is coming, so I warn myself often not to speak, but I have bad news to tell my mind about my situation, and I warn myself not to speak, but I have bad news to tell myself. Okay, could be dealing with an air sign as well, that could be telling themselves they have bad news to tell themselves. And I also see there's another woman creeping behind your back as well. Does say you have problems with people always creeping around you, making fun of you, or making yourself feel like you've got better news when you don't, because a man here is cheating or sleeping with another woman. It says, what if I've got bad news to tell myself in that way, and I wouldn't want to hear it? And I know that it can happen, but people tell me all the time that I've been the cheater. Some of you guys may be the cheater. Okay? Some of you guys may be the one creeping and cheating. Yeah. Alright, some of you, not all of you. Okay? So don't shoot the messenger, honey. Alright, let's see what's going on with individuals. What's going on with Capricorn and Aries? Aries does not care and doesn't want you to know that things are going to get better. Doesn't care about you at all. Okay? Let's see what's going on with Taurus and Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want you to believe that things are going to be left in stone, like left out, left on, ongoing, left out, like you will be left out forever. It says you will be left out until I say so. What if I come and scream help and you need me, or I need you and I need you to believe that you could help me and I could help you? What if I need that? You don't need me as much as I need you, but I need you, and I don't know how to support you, but I do need you to support our days off, or even our minds, or even the mental health side of things. What if I need you because I've got problems, and then I believe I made you look like you have problems? What if I need you and then I can't get my mind to get the help I need because you never knew how to support your mind, or maybe I didn't know how to support yours, or you didn't know how to support mine? What if? Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini. Oh, wait a minute. It says you don't want me to believe that everything's going to be great news, do you? I could warn you that it's going to be better off as friends, but you don't want to hear it though. You could have had me in the way that you wanted me to be, but not really in the way I wanted you to be. And what I wanted you to be there for me, but not really in the way that I wanted you to be. I know that you need me, but I'm not going to support you and make you feel like you've got me back. So I'm not going to help you, and I'm not going to live in my mind about it. But what's going on is nothing that you need to know. I just wondered what's going on with you, and I want to know what's going on with you, and I don't need to know you, but I'm supporting you to be there. Okay, so I don't know if this is just a nosy person, but hey. All right, so let's see what's going on with Gemini and Capricorn. Gemini hates you, doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to scream help for you or how are you or need you for anything, doesn't want to do that, don't want to speak to you, and don't want to look forward to having you as a friend either. Don't care about you like that. Don't want to hear that you're always needing me either, but I will need you sometimes. I just don't want to hear that you need me right now, and I don't need to hear that you're always there for me either. Don't want you to be there for me always, making me feel like you need me and I need you. Don't want that. Just want to be here looking forward to another mind game to play with you, and I don't feel great about it, but I need to do this. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Cancerian. Cancerian doesn't mind stressing things out and saying sex is something that they need, or maybe even supporting them right now with sexual pleasures or mental problems of their own. It says people feel like I'm always giving away my pride, my ego, my dignity, or my sour self. Oh my gosh, it says that. It says I know this because I feel like my sour self is something that I've been told that I'm not really cleaning my mind up or even cleaning myself very much. I know this because someone said that I don't smell good. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh, honey. I don't know what the hell that is, but hey. Someone said this, that I don't smell very nice, and I'm not speaking about it, but what if I don't smell that great and people are laughing and joking about me how I don't smell good? Ooh. Okay. Is this how Cancerian feels? It says also you in your mind said that I don't smell good, or someone was talking about me like this, and I don't know who to trust. People out there are talking about me and I feel it, and I don't know who to trust. Okay. All right, so however that resonates, if it resonates, because it's not going to resonate with everyone, but let's see what's going on with Leos and Capricorns. Leos hate you and doesn't want to hear from you, doesn't want to deal with you or date you, doesn't want to ideally be your friend or even phone you or call you or ask you for things, doesn't want to speak to you, and doesn't want to leave you wondering if they need you for anything, don't want to support you, don't want to hear from you, just don't want you. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with Virgo and Capricorn. Virgo doesn't need you and doesn't want you and doesn't necessarily need you all the time. Just don't need you right now, and maybe I'll see you soon, but right now I'm in my mood and I'm in my thoughts and I'm in my mental problems of my own, solving them and seeing that I'm in the mood. I'm always in a mood. I'm just certainly not ready to see you or speak to you. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Libra. What's going on with Libra and Capricorn? Libra doesn't want to speak to you and doesn't hear from you much either. Doesn't want to speak and doesn't want to feel like speaking. Okay. What's going on with Scorpio? This female doesn't want me and I can feel it and I don't care, but I do. I just want her to believe that she's always there for me, and I want her to see that I'm not with you, I'm with someone else, but I want her to see that as well. I want her to feel like she's got negative mental health. People around her that don't want me with you are telling me that I shouldn't speak about you, but I am, and I'm speaking about you because I don't want you to believe that everything's going to be okay. But I want to know if you're okay, then speak about it. Just don't tell me that you've got someone else, because I wouldn't want to care. I just don't want to hear it. I believe that I've got someone, so I'm not going to speak about you, but I will be there for you and surprise you. I just don't want to hear that you've got someone else, and maybe you've got someone else that you're seeing or you're speaking to, and I know this because I don't mind, but I just don't need you to speak to me and let me know. But I really know that you are not the one for me, and I'm not going to date you, but I need you to believe that everything is going to work out just fine. I just know that everything's going to work out fine because I've warned you not to speak, but I see you moving forward, mentioning that you have ideas of things that you want and things that I can't follow with or give you. So I'll move on. Fair enough. Is that Capricorn towards Scorpio or vice versa? It says you feel this way, Capricorn, and it says you don't want to warn someone, but you've seen them for who they are and you've laughed at them enough and you've made fun of them enough, but you don't see why you're doing it to the point where you're hurting your own mind. They care less about you and they don't feel like everything is going to work out with you in your mind today. They said they've seen you in your mind gossiping or laughing a lot about them or with friends or mean family members or people, and they couldn't care less what you're doing. You laugh at your mind and make fun of yourself. It says they know this. They would rather you do that than laugh at them because they can see you doing that when you're mean and mentally reaching goals in your mind that are harming yourself for evil mentalities that you preach or believe is going to strive for karma to come and make your mind up about how you feel or see in their mind. It says, you know what? I don't want to deal with you, but I know that you'll deal with yourself and look into your own shadow and deal with that. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Sag. Sag doesn't care about you and doesn't want to believe in you and sees you as a hoe. Doesn't really warn you, but sees you as one and doesn't care if you're a hoe, but doesn't want to be mean and doesn't care to see you as one either. They would rather be there in your mind, let you know that this is the case, so they wouldn't want to speak to you, but they'll leave you alone to wonder what's going on and maybe speak to you in your mind and let you know you are a hoe, so it doesn't make you feel like you have good karma. It says, I know this because I support my mind and tell myself that you are a hoe, and I feel like if I told you that, then you would hear me, but I feel like you hear me anyway, and maybe I'm telling you off that you can't support me or even hear me or harm me if you don't know who it is, but I've warned you, you're the hoe, so I'm going to allow you to think you're a hoe and you can sleep with whoever you want and get away with it, but I don't want to date you and I don't want to see you and I don't want to warn you that you have good news. I just don't want to dare speak to you directly and tell you this. Okay, so this person's a bit shallow and scared of being honest and direct about whoever they think is a hoe, but hey, all right, maybe you feel like they're a hoe, whatever it is, I don't know. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Someone being a bit two-faced there. That is what it is. Let's see what's going on with, it says, I know, I believe I have, says liberty taking Capricorn. Capricorn says they've been calling this mindful person here a hoe and they can't help it, holding on to grudges, mental health, really reasoning with themselves and mindfully calling them a hoe. You're a hoe, you're a hoe, and can't help themselves but see that a problem is there because probably they can't see it, or maybe if they can, they're not warning you of it, but they're not speaking to you and leaving you to believe that you're mean and nasty. You need to keep your negative comments to yourself. If you want to say someone's a hoe, call yourself a hoe and let them see that you do not care. But it says they can't give you that because they notice that you can't stop speaking about them and going on about it, ranting and raving and crying about it to yourself, how this person's a hoe. But it says you may see this other mind game you're playing in your mind and tell yourself off. And maybe look at yourself as one too, a hoe. It says you have been a hoe and you've been looking forward to hoeing someone, so maybe that's why you're a hoe. And maybe you feel like you're a hoe, so don't call me one because I can hear you. But you're not going to see me tell you off. I just know that you have problems and I'll leave you to them. Ooh, okay. All right. All righty. So let's see what's going on with... I hate the hell out of you. And when I think about it, I warn you not to speak to me, but I feel like I can hear you. You're always going to be mentally in my head telling me off, making me feel like I've got to tell myself off. And I feel this way and I'm not going to stop, but I feel like you are negative to me and I feel it. My mind tells me all the time that if I'm dishing out dirt to you, you will feel it and karmically send it right back to me, make me feel the pain right back. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't mind spending time alone, speaking about their mind a lot, cleverly making fun comments in their mind about two females or a male, or probably men and women, or many men and women, going forward with justice in their minds about who they are and believing in themselves, but warning them not to speak about it to them, saying you have better news, keeping your mind to yourself. It says, I believe so, because I wouldn't want to hear from you. Certainly, I believe you got problems, and I've paid attention to them. But if you've got problems of your own and you're not dealing with them right, you've got to speak to your mind about it. It says, people don't want to hear you, but you always cause me pain, and I'll leave you to deal with your pain. Just deal with it on your own. I can't hear you right now, so I'm speaking less to you, and I wonder what's going to happen next week. You believe in yourself. Go on. It says you believe in yourself. Work on yourself and believe that you have better news in your mind, because I'm warning you. Speak about it with me and there's problems. Oh, okay. This is how you could feel in your mind about something. All right. Maybe about many men and women out there, or people that you know. All right. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. I'm hearing clever and cunning. What's going on? It says you always think that, but it's not great to talk about people. If you're talking about them, you warn yourself, stop doing it, but then you pride yourself over the matter and still clean up your mind and tell yourself off, and then practice good karma and work on yourself. It says, I know this because I've seen myself do it. Like, I've had to stop, or maybe even change my tune, because I'm warning myself, if I speak about anyone, it's going to hurt me. And I probably hurt them, but I'm hurting myself more because I can feel it. Hoeing myself is something I do, but I don't want them to feel like I'm going to be the one hoeing and they're not hoeing. I just want to see who's the hoe around me. Is it me or is it them? Ugh, all this ho, 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 ho. Is it Christmas time, honey? Bloody hell. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why it came out as Sagittarius' reading as well. December time. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, honey. All right. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't care about you and sees that laughing at you is something that they do and make fun of you, but they don't care. And they wonder if they can make fun of you. And many of you that don't have good karma, walking away from them is something they would rather you do, and spend the night in your mind about it, letting them see that you have better news in your mind wherever you are. Go and play, have fun, live your life. Good news is there. Don't want you here all the time. Just speak less to me. Don't want you here all the time. Don't want to see you either. Just don't want to. But I really feel like I may in the near future, or may not. I'm just judging my situation right now and seeing if I could potentially be there and work on it. Just be there and work on you. Be there and work with us. I just don't know if it's going to work. But I try to warn myself, what if it does or doesn't work? And I'll see if it works. I'll just wonder what's going to happen if I do decide to be with you again. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces loves you but doesn't want to hear from you, and does want to see you but doesn't call you a friend as much as they call many others friends, because you don't know how to be a friend to them. It says, I do care about you many times over, but I don't warn myself enough to keep away from you. And warning myself around this time is mainly going to be blessings for me, because I see that problems are yours and not mine. Whatever you're going through is yours and never going to be mine. I've seen myself dying of laughter, of mental health issues that you've had, or even things that you've had in your mind causing you to smoke or drink or cause more pain to your mind. Maybe I should leave you and make you feel like bad news is coming, but I can't help you. I just don't know how to. And I solved your problems before, but now I can't solve them again. So I have to leave you to moan and whinge and make fun of me. Maybe if you want to, because I heard that you was talking about me, and I told you I'm not going to speak about it, but I heard you and I made fun of you and I made you hear certain things to make you think it was going to happen, but warned you not to speak to me because I'm dealing with things of my own. If you are dying of laughter making fun of me, I'm going to die of laughter making fun of you. Wow. All right. So let's see what's going on with your angel messages so we can wrap up this reading. All right. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Separation. Time apart from your person is on the horizon. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. Let's see what angel messages we have in the other decks. Okay, new partner. Okay, A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Okay, maybe a new person's coming in, or maybe you're meeting someone new. You're waiting for someone new. Comfort, okay? Maybe this person's a comfort to you, okay? Or maybe you feel comfortable around this person. Or maybe you guys are in your comfort zone right now. You're thinking about the comforts, the things that you want, comforts. Maybe comfort food, comfort drink, comfort whatever. Comfort blanket. Or some of you guys maybe just saying, look, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right. Archangel Raziel, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. All right. Universal deck. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Okay, so you could be praying for the highest good of all right now, Capricorn. Okay, we've got angel numbers 59, 6, 9. Okay, 20. No, well, it could be 24. And for some of you, 42. We've got number 8. We've got number 21. We've got number 14, number 44, number 12, 2, 8, and 16, 14, and 15. And leave it out. It says, you know that you have better news working on your mind. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with anyone. But I know that people are going to come and bother me anyway. Okay. I don't know if that's your energy coming through or if it's someone else around you, because someone's coming in with some energy, honey. But anyway, we'll leave it there, Capricorns. I'll speak to you guys in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.